Okay, there's the channel completely full. You can see across the island is totally underwater. And here's our riprap we installed, tying into that kicker that's underneath the road that I told you about. And the riprap is doing its job, which is good news. Looks like we got everything in here in time. Let's keep walking along here. There's Scott. Okay. And we're at 6 plus 0, 0. Okay, I'm just going to walk up there, that corner. Okay, one note here, we're just a little bit from that impingement point we protected. As you can see right here, we've got a good amount of velocity. I think it's safe to say that if we did not tie into that existing Army Corps riprap, we'd have an impingement right here. And it seems to be doing its job. It's probably imperative that we come out here every day just to make sure. But that's pretty fast water right against our riprap. Definitely wouldn't be swimming today. Again, all the way along this riprap, fast water. And then I want to pan over to the Piros Pond. As you can see, that is enormous at this point. And all the groundwater is subbed up from the other side. The frogs are loving it. You can hear them. And those are no longer wetlands, that's a lake. So again, doing alright. Riprap looks good. Okay, this is the kicker we put as we make the turn around the Piros corner, and the levee is still working, but obviously very fast water coming in there, and yeah, I was not here last year when this was happening, so it's very still very helpless out here with all this water. And there's the channel from the island that's completely full, and over the top, here comes Scott. Okay, we're going to walk down the Mumma Parcel D and look at that as well. Okay, there's the kicker. And again, water's not moving too fast through here, so as anticipated, it's looking okay. But you can see these logs that kind of indicate this velocity is halfway decent. Not as bad as on the main channel though. So I think the plug of the water is westerly from us. Yeah. Yes. Yep. So right there is a good point by Scott. This is where we're going from 6 feet of riprap down. So right over there it's been 12 foot vertical down, and then right about here we start to taper out down to 6 feet. I'd say right where that white rock is there, we're probably down to 6 feet vertical of riprap. If you want to note our ramp to the little access road for Parcel D, we've got some standing water. It's just groundwater coming up. It's just sitting there, which is good. It's not moving. If it was moving, I'd be concerned. definitely have to come back out tomorrow. And this is another little kicker we put in to allow a little fishing access, and the goal was to try and get the water moving westerly. Looks like that's doing it a little bit. We also have one down there as well. Try and get it away. Keep walking down the levee. And land is dry behind. That's good news. For the most part, some of the lower areas are a little wet. For the most part, we're dry back there. Still walking through, and this is the final little kicker we put in. Try and send the water away. It's not riprap. Riprap stops right about here. We got all this pit running here. And this is the point where we have our issues with wetlands, and we stop the placement of riprap. And as of right now, it doesn't. I'm not too worried, but we'll check tomorrow. This water looks pretty low velocity. It is coming back this way a little bit, but if you can just look over there, that kicker is kind of doing its job. See the rocks behind it that Joey put up. I think he did a great job, because I don't know if you can see through these trees, but there's water moving southwesterly over there, and there's a channel just beyond that little grass patch where most of the water is moving. If it came up any more, though, I think we might have an issue. So this is the standing water mostly. These are the wetlands, which are now not wetlands, it's more of a river. And this is actually better than over at Bikini. I'd say this water is a good 3 feet below my feet. So that's good news. There's our wetland flag. And there's the water subbing up on the other side. This is about where we'll put the culvert. Culvert will probably be installed here, right where this control point is. And as you can see, we don't have a ton of water rushing by here, so it may be a good spot for the culvert, as long as that water doesn't come over here.